Punchline.
Another episode of Fighting for the Punchline. Alright, so today's premise is not really a premise. Premise is Popes and Popo, which is to say the Pope and the police. And had another run-in with the police, somewhat similar to my last run-in, which I talked about before. Again, I got a ticket for speeding. The thing that I hate about it is that cop repeated kind of what another cop said, which is last time I got pulled over and he was saying, oh, I could give you a way bigger ticket than this. I could give you a $1,000 ticket, but I'm going to give you a smaller one. It's like, still give me a ticket, as if like he's being a good guy or something. But the same thing happened this time. Just no arguing with them. And the connection I found between the Popo and the Pope, they're kind of infallible. What's going on now, people could just get killed for no reason with the cops, and like cops don't get in trouble really for that. I mean, I don't think it matters the ethnicity, but like cop kills somebody and then they go to training or something after. Unquestionable, I guess, in society, which other than similarities from the last time, just like as if they're trying to be good guys or just trying to say like, hey, I'm not a total asshole, but it's like, here's a little something. Still gotta do my job. Maybe like something I could say on stage is, I used to be like, you assholes, like say this thing. It's like, as long as you do something, you won't get in trouble. The thing about that is like, fuck you. What the fuck are you talking about? You just haven't been pulled over yet. I've been pulled over twice now, and it pisses me off, and it's just like, it's hard not to fucking hate cops when this kind of shit happens to you. And fuck, it's not even funny. It's just infuriating, I guess. I don't know shit about the Bible, but like, was it in the Bible that like whatever the Pope says is infallible? Because I've heard that, like, I don't know if it's a superstition or just if it's just like commonplace for Catholic religion that like the Pope, whatever the Pope says is no question because he's in communication with God or whatever the fuck. So I wonder who was the first Pope to get that deal. Like, is this like what started all the traditions with popes? Like, the first Pope pick out the outfit, the first Pope was a transvestite or something like that. Nothing wrong with that, but it's just like, first Pope wears like a dress or a robe. He's like, I'm picking this for my outfit, and everyone's like, yeah, I don't know if you should do that. And he's like, what did I say about popes again? And I'm like, oh, you're. It's like, are you fallible? Maybe no one could stand the Pope at first. Maybe like he would have dinner with his family or with a girlfriend and be like, I don't think you should be hanging out with this person. It's like, well, I'll hang out with who I want. It's like, who am I again? Like the Pope, and it's like, what does that mean? I'm always right. Do what I say. So he's just like being a dick. The Pope was a dick to everyone he was in a relationship with, or his whole family. Everyone just hated being with him. So then maybe the Pope was like, hey, no fucking girlfriends, no fucking family. Do this shit solo or something. I don't know. Maybe that's how it started. I don't know. Maybe I can just think of more situations. Better, better dialogue. I'm thinking maybe it was a typo. If it was like written in the Bible somewhere, maybe they didn't mean infallible. Maybe they meant infallible. Like you couldn't fall down or something. And I don't know, that's a stupid thing, just a wordplay, but I mean, if I was to go with that, it'd be like, have you ever seen the Pope fall down? My point. Another Pope-related joke, kind of like those popsicle stick jokes. I don't know I gotta word this right, but like, the punchline is, has to do with like Pope sperm, which another word for sperm is seed, and Pope. Another way I could say it is poppy. What kind of muffins do Vatican altar boys eat? Something like that. It's about the sex scandal. So it'd be like, the answer is poppy seeds. Or poppy seeds. I don't know. It's kind of a stupid joke. I gotta think of a better question to get that answer. Popes. It's the last thing I can think of, at least before I go. That whole like cops intro, but the whole what you gonna do when they come for you, that kind of thing. And you always see in cops that people are running away from the police. But like, I don't know, I think a truer image or maybe just answer to that question is just like fucking nothing. Because honestly, I talked with my friend before about like, it's like I've seen him being pulled over, and he's seen me being pulled over before. And really, it's just like, sorry, I was doing that. Sorry, very apologetic, very like cowering, which I feel like is an honest reaction, because like honestly, you can't fucking do anything. And like afterwards, it's always like you're venting and angry because you can't do shit. I've had like ideas in my head of like saying something to them just to like come off, like, you know, be combative or just argumentative, more like I wasn't doing anything wrong and all this kind of stuff. But it's like in the end, you know, they can just be like, they can be fucking dicks to you and just be like, oh, talking back to an officer, or, you know, being argumentative. They could just add 100. They could add anything, any kind of charges they wanted to whatever bullshit ticket they wanted to. So just that fear of like more, or just the fear of being killed by them, because like say one wrong thing, they could be like, oh, put the gun down, or I don't know, they just start shooting me for no reason, and they just say I was aggressive or something. They thought that I was pulling something out. How the fuck would anybody know? They could be like, oh, I thought he was pulling for something, so I killed him. Which is not necessarily funny, but maybe if I like acted or like I'm being very reasonable, and then the cop is just like bored one day and just, so it's like, sir, put the gun down. What do you do? Put the gun down, put the gun, and the guy's just like, you know, acting as if I do it. I'm like, well, just get shot or something. Yeah, that's all I can think of right now. So, kind of writer's block right now, but maybe I can come back to it if I can think of more cop material or Pope material, I guess. So, yeah, that's good for now. Bye.